All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? Not going to be so quick, probably, because there's always like 400 cards here because I clarify. So it is, if necessary. So it is what it is. And we have a pre-shuffle, which we're going to talk about. There's a lot going on in the energy right now. This is for all signs. Doesn't matter what your sign is or anything like that. I'm not your astrologer. This is more of an energy update than it is anything else. A little energy weather report. We got a big reading coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to pull on the activating blue new moon in Aries, the second new moon in Aries, with a solar eclipse. And that's going to be some serious shit. Well, this is kind of give you some indication of that. All right? Because there's a lot going on in the energy right now. I'm going to tell you something about the energy of right now. There's a serendipitous element to it. Pay attention. All right? Pay attention to what's going on around you. There's never any such thing as coincidences anyway, but that's especially true in this energy. All right, there's going to be signs everywhere, signs. Okay, keep that in mind. That said, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless because you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. This energy will affect you all at different times, differently, all of that kind of stuff in its own way, all of that. Pre-shuffle. Now this can apply to you as well, this pre-shuffle. But I'm specifically asking the universe about the incoming energy. All right, what's going on with the incoming energy? Now, you can apply this to yourself because I suspect the same types of things, maybe different, are going on within yourself as well. It's possible. That said, I got a Wheel of Fortune. Everything's changing in someone's stability, in someone's life. 4 of Wands crossing the Wheel of Fortune. In someone's relationship, a marriage, a regular relationship, non-marriage certificate thing. Family, whatever it is, the structure of their life is changing. Why? Well, first of all, for who? The Emperor. But why? So that's why I say it's probably the incoming energy. But everything is changing, reevaluating some things. Truth. It's my king of truth. A lot of truths coming to light. Right? A little food for thought is what I get here with the 7 of Pentacles, with that King of Swords. A little food for thought. About how maybe they've been trapped or been keeping themselves trapped with a lot of secrets. There's a lot of hidden energy here that's coming to the surface for this particular energy, this incoming energy, which is most likely the runner for some of you, or it could be a new soulmate that you haven't met yet that's going through all this shit, and when they get through it, that's when you'll cross paths. It can be that too. But there's a lot of secrets here. And one of the things that's really being looked at is this 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, sure. Their life, that ties with this, which is the pathway to the 10 of Pentacles. This here is one aspect of the 10 of Pentacles, because the 10 of Pentacles is everything. Freudian slips means something. But this is 10 cups. And it's bookending the Wheel of Fortune. Am I happy? Have I been keeping myself stuck with all these secrets and all this crap about how... I suspect a lot of the secrets have to do with, in order to keep ourselves happy in unhappy situations, we got to lie to ourselves. We keep secrets from ourselves. In a way, a lie of omission is still a lie. So, yeah, there's a lot going on here right now. And you've seen the recent readings, and I told you in the second half of the month, the energy picks up speed. And don't think for a minute that Saturn having sextile with the North Node energy isn't still in play. Saturn is a slow-moving planet. That energy is going to be with us a long time. They're going to remember that encounter a long time. They're still banging. Okay, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Why am I here, universe? Tell me about whatever you want to tell me about in that pre-shuffle. I hope the universe wants to tell me about those secrets. I don't know. But let's find out. Let's give the deck a shuffle here. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card. I got the witches ready to clarify. Randomly at the bottom of the witches is an energy of loss, by the way. And someone getting a whole new perspective on everything. On a lot with that hangman fueling it. That's just randomly at the bottom. So we'll see. But anyway, give me 3 cards and a bottom card on that pre-shuffle. Okay, we're done on that pre-shuffle. Wow. Wow. You know, it's funny, when I did this, I did it with like one hand, right? I thought this might have been the world when I saw the leaves. I just saw the leaves at the corner. And it turns out it's the Hanged Man, which probably makes more sense there because I got the world here. There's the world right there. Wow. Everything's changing. There's new energy in play. It's a raging torrent of energy that's coming through. Somebody here, though, I don't know how to. I'm not quite sure. We didn't put a top on her, so I have to get this off the screen quick. Just remember, it's the world. What's fueling that is the Six of Cups. Somebody here is living in the past in a positive way. Okay? In other words, living in the past in their current situation to make positive changes, and living in the past and thinking about you and feeling this connection or what this connection showed them very strongly. Let's go. 3 cards. Let's do it. The Fool. Yeah, it's an Exodus energy. It is. What's the center card? Ace of Wands. Exodus energy. Yeah, it is. Ace of Wands is crossed by... Well, I got to cover her little titties. Actually, they're pretty good. I got to cover her pretty good titties. So we don't get 18 plus here with YouTube's new censorship rules, right? Crossing the world is crossing the Ace of Wands here. There's a new beginning happening whether somebody likes it or not. They can reboot what's on their side if they want to, but they're rebooting it under new energy. It's not right. It's sort of like if your car drove off the road and fell into a lake, right? And you just decide, you're sitting down there at the bottom of the lake inside the car, water's coming in, you just decide, well, I'll just try and restart it. You know, you turn the starter and crank the starter. Obviously, it's not going to run, right? That's my point. You know, so they can try all they want, but you're not going to be able to start your car underwater, all right? What's red with the Fool? The Lovers. Now, I got some clothes on them. That's fine. Wow. There's just it's a pull towards something new. The Lovers used to be called the Choice. It sometimes still is in some decks. The energy here has changed. All right, it's like the universe made a choice. We've set the energy a certain way. There's a healing element to it. All right, if someone can take a leap of faith. I'm just going to pull. I'm going to pull on the Lovers because I think that's where a lot of the secrets live. I don't know why. The Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. Again, the energy right now for the second half of April, probably right up through the end of the year, to be honest. But just looking at the close range energy, communication is very highly aspected. For any of you where there's a snowball's chance in hell you can hear from this person, communication is highly aspected in this energy, and this isn't surprising. All right, there's new beginning energy popping off all over the place. When I get a World card crossing an Ace of Wands, there's a lot of things happening here. There's a lot of leaves and little branches on that wand. What's going on with the Lovers? Just tell me about the Lovers real quick. I'm going to kind of do this in the Lovers crossed by the Lovers. Oh my God. Holy crap. I have God. I'm going to forget to write that down. But that's the energy. I mean, that's really what I'm feeling here. The Lovers crossing the Lovers. I feel like we're going to see this all the fucking time. I just feel like this is the energy of right now. It's like damned if they do and damned if they don't. It's like what I said about trying to start the car underwater. They can reboot what's on their side to chicken out and just stay there if they want. But that King of Swords from the pre-shuffle is sending some serious truths their way. They're looking really hard. Everyone is looking really hard at stuff that they've kept from themselves and what's kept them trapped and things like that. The energy has changed. These two cards together equal sort of a world energy where we've got just this environmental energy is different, is new, it's healing, it's urging this Fool to take the leap of faith, and the baseline energy, it just looks like a good idea, right? Because of things they figure out. What's on top? Yep, because of things they figure out. My card of the Student, Page of Pentacles. If they're learning something in this energy. Whether or not it sticks depends on your runner. Center card, red with the Lovers twice. The Queen of Cups. Yeah. Wow. The cup is empty. It's my desert queen, right? Somebody figuring out the cup is empty, and they want that cup full. What's read with the Page of Pentacles? The world. It's a feedback loop. The whole reading is a feedback loop. The world is crossing here, the base energy. The world is read with the lessons they're learning. They're learning that they're in a new environment. They're learning that their car is underwater. And it can turn the key all they want, but nothing's going to happen. All right? At the end of the day here, the energy is moving very fast, like I said. But there's a lot of divinely guided things happening. The energy has set itself up in a way that there's no way out. It's like if there's a decision to be made, if there's a choice to be made, there's only one that makes sense. The other one is just shit stupid. Like turning the key to start your car underwater. Oops, I fell into a lake. It's filling up. I better start the car and get out of here. What? That's not how it works. It needs air. What are you going to do? It's not a fish. Okay, at the end of the day here, the world energy coming back, they're figuring this out. Right? They are. They're figuring all this out. Okay, so let's talk about the Fool then. What's going on with the Fool? Wow. Somebody wants that cup full. There's no doubt about that. And again, it doesn't always mean they come toward you, but it can mean that they get the idea to anyway. Now, you know, I can't predict what a 3D person's going to do. Wow. Holy crap. Now, on the other side of the coin, because your energy's attached to all of this too. This energy should make you feel actually pretty good. If you've done the work, if you realize your self-worth, if you realize that if somebody wants to run, let them. They'll regret it. This energy here, if you're flowing, if you've been taking my advice and you're flowing with the current, should actually make you feel really good, empowered, liberated in a way. Okay? It really should. All right, let's go. Lovers crossing lovers. That's very rare. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it again sometime between now and the end of May. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to forget to write it. I'm going to forget to write that down, but you'll remember I said that, I hope. Because I watch these readings when I'm done so that I can do clean readings for you. All right, the Fool. Sometimes anything I remember from a reading, usually I wrote down on a Post-it note because I wanted to make a note of it just to see if it happened again. The Fool, why is it here? Why is it here? This is unreal. I mean, you know how you ever go to Vegas, right? You play the slot machines, right? And you're looking for things, cherry, or, you know, you want things to come up, 7, something like that. Lovers crossing lovers, bookending the Fool, crossed by the Fool. Holy shit. Holy bejesus. Listen, if there's a snowball's chance in hell that this person might show back up in your life again, if nothing else, to give you some sort of emotional resolve, right? Relieve some tension, clear up a few things, help you with that last little piece. It's now. It's under this energy, which includes the eclipse reading I'm going to pull on tomorrow. It includes Saturn having sextile with the North Node. It includes everything I've pulled in the last couple of months, to be honest with you. All that energy is still here for the most part. Even the full moon energy that we pulled on doesn't just go away at the new moon here. It actually bleeds over a little bit. I'm just going to tell you that. All right? You can take it for what it's worth. Fool crossing Fool. It's like the energy. Go, motherfucker. Take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. Okay. All right. What's on top? The Death card. Transformation. Yeah. There's only... it's like what these cards are tied together. You can see they're both yellow, too. Right? Forward movement. But it's like what I said over here. There's a choice to be made. Somebody's figuring out that there's only one they can make. I mean, you can make the other choice. You could choose to go left. But that's just shit stupid. There's a cliff there. Why would I choose to go left? Right? If you go right, well, you know, I know he's on a cliff, but you catch my drift. There's a road you can drive on and there's a road you can't. It's very clear. It's abundantly clear. That King of Swords we saw in the pre-shuffle provides a great deal of clarity about how someone's been trapped, how someone's been pretending to be happy, how their life isn't making them happy. We saw in the pre-shuffle a Wheel of Fortune crossed by a 4 of Wands, a complete and utter change, 180-degree turn in the foundation of what they've considered their life, of what they've considered a marriage or a relationship, or just how they've been living, the stability of it. And we see it here. Fool crossed by Fool with the Death card. Complete and utter transformation. Center card red with the Fool crossed by the Fool. Just like the Queen of Cups was red with the Lovers crossed by the Lovers. Seven of Cups. A card we can't seem to get rid of lately. 7 Cups. Been getting it a lot. It's sort of a how do I phrase this? Make no bones about it kind of a thing. Somebody here is making a choice. All right, they are. And if your person chooses to try to start their car underwater, in other words, revive something the way they've been living under this new energy, right? What's the new energy in my car analogy? It's water. The old energy is air, right? The new energy is water, right? You can't start the car underwater. You need to go with the flow of the energy, which is keep the car in the damn air so it'll run. Somebody here, I think, is making a choice. Usually there's a big fear. There is some resentment towards this. For some reason, I picked that up. I don't know why. Mostly, I think because my Queen of Cups feels a little frustrated to me. But there's an understanding that a leap of faith has to be taken here. And a leap of faith is an all-in kind of a thing. Great. Another gambling analogy. I had the slot machines, which we've basically won here with Fool crossing Fool and Lovers crossing Lovers. That's amazing. Now we've got another one. We're all in. Our chips are all in. There's a realization that has to happen. Although there is some resentment attached to it, which I'm not going to pull on here. But anyway, we'll see. I'm sure it'll show back up at some point. What's red? It might show up here. What's red with the Death card? Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. There's an inner knowing here. It's time. It's an energy of it's time. It's like divine timing, right? The energy's right for something to happen. Someone here, though they might not like it, realizes it's time to make some changes. The time is now. I need to make a choice. I've been spinning around in circles. I've been spinning my wheels, right? I tell you all the time, in these soulmate connections, these runners in this cycle have never, the ones that haven't shown back up, have never made a decision. They've just been spinning their wheels round and round. And now I'm only drawn to the Wizard here. Hold on. You need to make a choice, son. Okay. That's the way he sounds. Sometimes I do an Indian accent for him, but not today. There you go. Just for fun. Just for shits and giggles. I'm going to grab the Light Seer deck, and I'm going to pull a crossing card and a forward card. So a crossing card and one card on the Ace of Wands here, which is our base energy. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to pull this in relation to you, because I already talked about it in relation to them to death. So I'm going to see what this Ace of Wands means to you, because you have this. This is your energy's attached to this as well. There's a lot. I get a lot of options with it. I don't know why. But that's why I grabbed a fresh deck, just in case that 7 of Cups wants to come back. I don't know. I don't know that it will, but I might as well give it a chance, right? All right. What's going on with the Ace of Wands? Wow. Okay. 5 of Pentacles on top and a 6 of Swords crossing it in relation to you. Okay? This, again, these are things that are, whatever is about to happen here within this energy, whether it's with this, for some of you it's with this person, for some of you it's within yourself, and for others of you it's both, right? Whatever it is, it basically puts a motor on this boat. You can now, it's got a 70 horsepower outboard on it. It's a little boat. You should be able to water ski with that. Okay? You know, it really is. It pulls you right out of it. It pulls you right out of this. It fills in some kind of piece of a puzzle and allows some new beginnings to happen. And look, this is why. For some reason within the energy right now for you, your empathic abilities, your ability to feel, that's the Queen of Cups, is coming to the surface. Notice how she's surfacing out of the water. In this deck, the Moon card is she's underwater, right? The little red hair, got the red-haired girl underwater on that card. Your empathic abilities are surfacing, meaning you'll be able to feel your surroundings, which ties to what I told you. A lot of this coming out of this, right? And getting into this is about you paying attention to the surrounding energies around you as they're happening right now. And I'm not just going to limit that to this week, although it's very powerful this week. I'm going to stretch that out right up through the early part of May. From between now and the early part of May, pay close attention to what the universe is trying to show you. It's trying to show you something. All right? And I think it'll make it quite obvious. I don't think, not literal. It's never literal. But it won't be tough things that you need to figure out. Like, what does this McDonald's wrapper I found on the ground mean? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm going to be with an Irish person? Mick, right? McDonald's? Is that what that means? I don't know. You know, it's like that. You know, chill. You just don't try to read too much into stuff. Just because these empathic abilities are open, like when I read energy, right? Oh, you're getting a lot of past life energy coming in too. Universe talking to you about old karma and things like that. But anyways, the same way I read energy when I do these readings for you. I just let it flow. And whatever I feel, I translate that feeling into something. I have life experience that allows me to sort of compare it to something, right? You'll be able to do that. It's not, the universe isn't going to send you anything that you won't have a comparison for with how you feel. So a lot of these messages coming to you are through feelings, all right? So pay attention to how you feel. Allow it to flow. It's fine. A lot of this here resolves a lot of past energy for you, but also you're picking up on the soulmate energies of your runner as well. You're picking up on a lot of lovers crossing lovers and fool crossing fool kind of shit, okay? The World is the most powerful card I could pull. I'd show you the other one, but her titties are out, and I don't want to get the video dinged. I'll have to put a top on her today. I forgot the World card. But, well, my wife's not here. I'll have to draw the top, so it'll be really sloppy. But either way, I'm not going to do it today. I'll wait till she gets back in a couple of days. I'm not even going to touch it. I'll mess it up. It'll look like shit. The World is the most powerful energy I can pull. Okay? I'm drawn to the green man aspect of this. It's very organic, the energy. The things we're picking up on, the things that are coming up, the things that you'll be picking up on, the feelings, and your runner, for that matter. It's all very easy to understand, and I think that's why this reading, when I pulled on the runner's side, on the incoming energy, came out the way it did. There's an understanding, though they might resent it. There's an understanding here that a leap of faith has to be taken, that they have to do something. Their car is underwater, and turning the key, all they want, isn't going to do anything, right? Going to have to do something. So I think they're going to try and get out of it and come to the surface and maybe come to your house to dry off. I don't know. Either way, that's what's going on in the current energy. Tomorrow we pull on that eclipse. That's going to be a big reading. I would expect an hour-long plus extended for that one. At least an hour, I would say. That's going to be some big energy. All right, it's the second biggest energy affecting us this month. First biggest was Saturn having sextile with the North Node. All right, that was a big deal. All right. And that energy is still in play. Let me make that very clear in case I forget in that reading. All right, that is your reading here. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Look at this. Look at this. All this energy, all this stuff that's coming to the surface that we just got done talking about. Look at this stuff. Look how spiritual it is. Look, underneath the Six of Cups, we didn't look, is the fucking Hierophant. This is massive. Look at these cards. What are we moving away from? We're moving away from five Pentacles. We're moving away from anxiety. And boy, are we. I just wanted to pull a couple more cards just to make sure I got the energy right for you. Okay? And I did. This Chariot is red with this. It's gone. We're coming out of that. It rips you right out of it. Man, it's like a whole new you. It really is. But the good news is it's a whole new them, too, on their side. For the most part, anyway. You might have a super fuck with, but either way, that's your reading. That's it. All right. Good luck.